Hey internet friends, over the last few weeks we've seen Hillary's BFF, Huma Abedin, hanging out at Disneyland with Scandal's Tony Goldwyn on what looks to be a date. Though if you believe either of these people would be caught dead standing in line at Disneyland with the rest of these plebes, you're kidding yourself. Nice photo op though, and while Huma was riding the teacups at Disneyland, Anthony Weiner was hobbling along Manhattan streets on crutches, taking public transit. According to this article, Huma Abedin is working hard on her marriage with Anthony Weiner, even though he's been involved in 3 sexual scandals related to sexting. Among these scandals, an underage girl was involved, a 15-year-old girl. And also, which I think might be one of the grossest things ever, he sent a picture of him in bed with an erection with his toddler son sleeping next to him. But more talk of Anthony Weiner and Huma's devices being seized by police resurfaced when the Clinton emails were leaked. And perhaps staying together and working on this marriage is more convenient than we all realize, since this criminal couple can't be forced to testify against each other if they stay married. We all know the disgusting scoop on Anthony Weiner, but what about his wife? To give you an accelerated history and biography on Huma Abedin, she was born in the USA, but when she was 2 years old, her family moved to Saudi Arabia, living there for 16 years. When she was 18, Huma returned to the USA, and after 2 years in college, she became an intern for Hillary Clinton, while simultaneously working for her family's business, the Institute for Muslim Minority Affairs, which is owned by the Muslim World League, a Saudi-owned company where Huma's brother and mother still work. Omar Nassef, who helped fund Huma Abedin's family business, also funded the Muslim World League, who turned around and funded Al-Qaeda and Osama bin Laden. Omar was found guilty of funding terrorism by the US State Department. I'll link the video below, which gives you a great breakdown on Huma and her ties to the Muslim Brotherhood. But to summarize, Huma's direct ties to the Muslim Brotherhood lie in her involvement in the Muslim Students Association, an official Muslim Brotherhood organization. In fact, Huma's mother, Salia Abedin, is a leading member of the Muslim Sisterhood, the sister of the Muslim Brotherhood, with all these organizations' main goal being the destruction of Western civilization. And Huma's association and family ties to these organizations link her to 9/11. If you take into consideration that the Muslim Brotherhood was allegedly founded by Miles Copeland, and the CIA and Saudis fund the Brotherhood as their for-hire army, with the goal being to take over Muslim lands abundant in oil, you might be able to draw the conclusion, or at least the suspicion, that 9/11 was orchestrated to fuel universal hatred towards Muslims, so war and invasion would take place on their land, and their prized oil could be stolen, making the rich richer and putting a big question mark on the secrets that lie within the Anthony Weiner laptop that's been seized. So what do you think is on the Weiner laptop? Let me know, and I look forward to reading your comments. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.